learned a lot about Moxi Present and a little bit about Moxi Impress. And today, oops, sorry, I'm already ahead of myself. I was going to show you guys Moxi Engage, which is the new CRM, which is replacing Zap. So Zap is where you house all your clients, and you can save searches for them in there instead of using something like Paragon Connect, where this program, everything's branded to you and it keeps them in the same spot. This also, if you put your clients in here, it's exactly like Lead Router was. If they go to any of the websites and you have them in the system, they should feed right to you if they inquire on a website other than our own. So when you open up Engage, you're going to get your dashboard, which is here. And you can modify this. You can set stuff up however you want. If you don't want your calendar on top, you can move it. So this screen you can modify. But what I'm going to show you now is under your people. When you set up Engage, you're going to connect to your Gmail account. You should connect to your company Gmail and not a personal one. And that will import your contacts that are in that Gmail account. And you can delete them from here. It won't delete them from Gmail, or you can add them to here. If you have people that you don't want in your contacts for Gmail, you can add them here. And that's what I've done. So I have one contact in here. And if you click on this person, it's going to bring you to their detailed page. And over here on the left-hand side where it's faves and saves, if you go there, that's where you can create a custom search for them. So this right now is just using my location. I'm going to put in something else. So it brings up, hold on 1 second, I need to move this. So it brings up a few choices here. And then on the map, if you zoom out, it's going to add more choices for you as you're broadening the area. And then you can also filter down by price if you wanted to, beds and bath. And then a short list of filters here. It's not, I've had some suggestions on things to add to this, so it's not all inclusive, but it's pretty good. So if you, I'm not going to do waterfront or views, let's do garage and apply. It'll modify your search here. So then once that's all set, you come down to the lower right and you can email this to your client. I have to put on my glasses, hold on. So on this page, you can break it down even further, how often you want to email them. You can modify the message that you're sending them here. Whatever you'd like to say. And then you can select your frequency. If you want it to keep repeating as the search updates, you can do once per day, you can do hourly, and then just click save and send. And it doesn't like my email address. I don't know why. See if it likes this one. It does not. Well, that's not a very good sample for you then, because I can't find an email address that it likes. Go there.
Hey, Char, quick question for you. Does your contact have an email address in the contact itself?
Yes.
Okay, because I found that if I had that, it always seemed to go through okay. I wasn't sure. I couldn't see it on my phone.
Yeah, so it is in here as the contact, but I'm wondering, because I had somebody else run into this last week that even though it didn't look like it was going, it actually did go.
Nice.
To the client, yeah. Just refresh my page here and see. So, well, as we're on this little glitch, it's good to note that we are in the sort of the beta stage of Moxi, and they're trying to integrate everything with our company and our systems to make it work. So when these little glitches do happen for you, if you can let me know, I will pass them on to our contact, and it can just be stuff they're working on for us. but I have had this work in the past and I should have tested it before this morning. I didn't realize my email address wouldn't work, but that is how you do a faves and saves.
Hey, Char, can I throw out one more thing? I was playing
Yeah.
around with it last weekend. If you go back to
absolutely.
if you go back to the search criteria in the map, it's not obvious, but in the map itself, it says draw. And then if you click on the, see the little icon in the upper left, and then do quick draw, you can then with your cursor, just click and draw like a geographical area. So I think you just click and then, just scroll around. You can either do it as a polygon or you can actually just draw with your cursor. But anyway, it gives you the ability to very specifically define an area rather than just a box or a town or something like that. There you go. Right. And it's really accurate too. So it'll only show you listings that are in that area.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. I did the radius search last week too.
A hospital or something like that, you can do that.
Yeah. So does anybody have any questions?
Around Dartmouth College.
Or how do you just add one person if you just have one contact that you want to set up? Like you showed us how to import the Google. Is there a way just to do add one person, add a people?
So in the upper left corner under people, just do add people. And then you can add them there. Fill out the information.
It's pretty easy.
One of the things I'm trying to work through is sending one search to a husband and wife, so to 2 emails. So we haven't figured that out. Even though you can add the email here, it doesn't seem like it goes to both of them. So that's another thing we'll be working on. But I think this is going to be really good once they get it fully up and running.
Yeah, but it's home and work. It assumes it's for the same individual.
Anyone else? Any questions?
So this is replacing Zap,
Yes.
and I know
Yes.
the previous
So-
meetings.
It's not going to full that we're going to be running in conjunction for a short time. I'm not exactly sure that time frame. I don't know if Joe and Stefan know that. So they're going to be working in tandem for a while.
We've
And I'll
been
have to
told that,
import,
sorry, go ahead.
my Zap contacts into here.
Yeah, it's not going to carry over Zap. That's my understanding.
So how does that work?
So what we were told, just so you know, again, we're beta phase here, but what we were told is Zap's going to run for this whole year because most of the companies aren't getting these programs till the second half of this year. So Zap's going to run parallel with this for the full year. And then we were told the one thing that will port over are the Zap contacts. That's what I've been told. That. Have you been told that, Stefan?
Yeah, I think initially they said that would happen automatically, but I think what's going to happen is you're just going to do an export out of Zap and an import into Moxi. And I think that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
But
We haven't done it yet. We're kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, we're diving into it.
So
But we've had some agents dive into this and start, you know, setting up searches and going in.
Yes.
So
Yep.
yeah, I think that might be a good way to approach it, right? Is take your most urgent people and set them up manually here. And then once you get familiar with it and we figure out how to export Zap, then you could do that as a separate task.
and don't forget that little red help button at the bottom has a lot of good little help topics in it, you know, as you're going through.
Yes. And I just wanted to offer, like, so we're done with our Moxi Minute for this morning, but if anybody wanted to stay on and had questions about any of the other ones, Moxi, Present, or Impress, I'm happy to hang out for a few minutes and chat about that as well. No?
I have
Well,
a-
thanks, Shar.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
awesome. Thanks
You're
for diving
welcome,
into
guys.
that.
Yeah.
We're on
Hey,
the
Charlene.
head first.
Dawn?
So what, have you played with my website yet?
Very little.
Okay, I haven't.
No,
either.
don't. I would not do that.
Okay.
Scary as hell. I would wait for further instruction. Honestly, the thing is, it looks like you need to be a web designer. I would just, we're going to dive into it and figure it out, but I would just wait on my website, play around and engage, impress.
I took a
present.
quick look and I backed out very quickly.
Yeah, see that if John Kinney's backing out of it, you know, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna work with the Blue Crew on it and come up with a plan, but the websites are,
Oh,
they're very
Nice.
customizable.
Yeah,
So.
they are.
Good
Char, I have a
question,
quick
Michael.
question.
Yeah.
When you set up one of these searches, does it allow you to email the agent as well when it's sending the emails out to the client?
Meaning yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Not that I have seen, but I can take a peek and see if that is in there somewhere and let you guys know.
It should though, because most of the program, like Zap did that, right? You could BCC
Yeah.
yourself. So I mean, that makes common sense, you know, that it should be able to.
Notify you at the same time, yes.
Yeah.
But if you check every hour, you could be getting emails all the time
Right.
throughout the day, because this system's going to update hourly.
Will it only send hourly though if there's something new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if it has a change, right? The price change, the pictures change. If something changes in it, it will send them an update. That's what it does on, you know, most websites that update quickly.
There is a little toggle button when you're setting it up that allows you to send an email if there's no activity or not. So you can choose to do it either way.
Nice. Cool. I had a question on Moxi Present for everybody. We're toying with the idea of making a few of the slides interactive, like the CB Life slides. So if you were presenting it, you could click on it and it would take you to the website. Or the Matterport slide, while you're presenting it, they could click on it and actually take them to a Matterport. Or what's the third one, Stefan? The digital ad blitz. There's a video that goes with that explains it. That's done and branded to us. And that you could click on that and it would take you to it. Do you guys think that would be like helpful? Would you like that idea?
Yes, I do. I
I
like
think
it.
that sounds great.
Okay. Cool. Great. Well, we're working on it.
Joe, I think if you added that in there and somebody didn't want to use it, they can always back it out. So might as well have it, you know, and they can customize it as they see fit.
Yeah.
Good point, Ed.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shar. Woohoo! Moxie Minute.
Thank
Or
you, guys.
Moxie Minute.
Oh, sorry.